We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in now, Luis Arias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis
First
Arias.
offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
The pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 4 for 9. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, a double play. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, Mitch Garver. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Andujar's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The third baseman, number 20.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
1-0 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Twins are set. So digging in now, Mike Tauchman. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's 1-2. 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Ford becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. From the stretch, Gio Urshela is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Urshela is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chris Iannetta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Third home run for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Center fielder.
From the stretch, Brett Gardner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Wade leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0. Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Ford is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Arias is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0.
Come back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Judge blows through the stop sign, headed for home. On the indecision, costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike.
To the plate now, Mike Ford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The 1-1 home. is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Miguel Sano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High and deep down the left field line. Tachman is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They trail in it. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A high fastball is in there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Chris Iannetta. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Wade. He drew a walk his first time up. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Marvin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
He's set, now the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. First and second here with nobody out. Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Gardner.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Gardner is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission. Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Runners off for second. This is foul right side.
He's gone.
On the move again from first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 15.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Fouled away. Bailey uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Polanco. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Chopper foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Ford is there, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bailey has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
First baseman, Ford.
Digging in, Mike Ford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bailey gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Jonathan Holder takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Set and the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Holder, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Wade ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now that
trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Iannetta. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate at the very least.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Chris Iannetta, his second of the game, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Pitcher making him move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. 0-1 the count. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bailey with a look at first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone as you see there, that's not a good look.
He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0. There he goes. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Miguel Sano is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Tyler Duffy is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No balls and 1 strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Again, another foul ball. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Masahiro Tanaka wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 8 hits.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. The Bo Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. The Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-1. The Tampa Bay Rays got 18 hits as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 11-8. Gregory Soto collected win number 2 on the year as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 5-4. The Cleveland Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-7. The Oakland Athletics picked up 14 hits in total as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-1. The Cardinals completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-4. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Jeremy Jeffries won his 4th game thus far as the Cubs downed Miami 1-0. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 12-10. Matt Strahm got his 2nd W of the season as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 5-4. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.